Hello, dear Dharma friends. We gather, we are drawn. Something within us calls. We support one another. And we come through a particular stream of awakening, which is the Buddha. 2,600 years ago, an ordinary man walked on the earth. By ordinary, I mean he was just like us. And just like us, he encountered the hardships of life. And he committed himself completely to finding some freedom from birth, sickness, old age, decay, and death. And he found the way. Not just stress management and not just better, less psychological, emotional pain living, but awakening. And that's what draws us. Death asked me to join them for dinner. So I slipped into my favorite black dress that I'd been saving for a special occasion and let him walk me to our candlelit tryst. He ordered a ribeye extra rare. I ordered 2 desserts and red wine. And then I sipped and wondered why he looked so familiar and smelled like earth and memory. He felt like a place both far away and deep within my body, a place that whispers to me on the crisp autumn breeze, along the liminal edges of dusk and dawn, somewhere between dancing and stillness. He looked at me with the endless night sky in his eyes and asked, "Did you live your life, my love?" As I swirled my wine in its glass, I wondered if I understood the thread I wove into the greater fabric. If I loved in a way that was deep and freeing. If I let pain and grief carve me into something more grateful. If I made enough space to be in awe that flowers exist. And take the time to watch the honeybees drink their sweet nectar. I wondered what the riddles of regret and longing had taught me. And if I realized just how beautiful and insignificant and monstrous and small we are, for the brief moments that we are here, before we all melt back down into ancestors of the land. Death watched me lick buttercream from my fingers as he leaned in close and said, "My darling, it's time." So I slipped my hand into his as he slowly walked me home. I took a deep breath as he leaned in close for the long kiss goodnight. And I felt a soft laugh leave my lips as his mouth met mine. Because I never could resist a man with the lust for my soul in his eyes, and a kiss that makes my heart stop. You are alive. The crows outside my little broadcast house are alive. They're hungry. They know there will be food here on their special 7-foot-high feeding station. Are we separate? Apparently we are. But down deep, are you separate from the trees in the Amazon that liberate the oxygen you breathe right now? Are you separate from the great whales in their migration north from their birthing grounds in Baja? The extra layer, the neocortex that evolved with us humans, is a complex blessing. It allows us to plan for the future. It allows us to follow the path of the Buddha. It also results in our being lost in the wandering mind, in fantasies, which we take to be reality. And so, in the simplest of terms, please let's wake up from that dream. How? That poem, incidentally, was by Gina Puaro. There's a body sitting here. It is alive. Come home to its aliveness. It's the tingling of life in the hands and fingers. The aliveness of the feet and legs, the face. Notice the light behind the eyelids. There are no objects, but there's something. And the body breathes. I've been present at a few human deaths, 2 human births with my children. In both cases, the miracle happens. In death, there's that final exhalation. Please use breathing, this primary sign of life, as your home base. If you'd like to, you could use the life in your hands or the pressure of your body against the cushion of the chair as your home base. Or you might recite some beautiful phrase like, "May I be happy. May all beings be happy." Be aware of the life which is present. In fact, be that life, this life. When mindfulness awakens in the midst of a wandering mind, come home here, now. Whenever I teach a retreat, the first morning, I always speak of the 5 hindrances. If we don't know about them, we're kind of trapped, more than kind of. because we're very convinced that we are the mind. And so perhaps the mind is superbly concentrated right now and at ease. Or maybe it's colored by desire, lust, wanting. Or maybe it's colored by disliking, hatred, aversion, pushing away. Maybe it's suffused with restlessness, agitation, or worry, trying to solve the problem. Or maybe it's sleepy and dull and sloth and torpor. Or maybe it's actually doubting the Buddha's path. Awaken to what's present. None of it is who you are. If you are anything, you are that which is awake. The Buddha. Embrace life. Embrace breathing in. Please notice the tone of the mind. Is it struggling? Is there a sense that you have to improve something or change something? Or is it suffused with loving kindness and compassion? We are here for such a short time. And it's very difficult, isn't it? Human life is really difficult. It's not at all like the advertising. And so the Buddha's first statement was that life is dukkha. Doesn't mean there isn't joy and pleasure, and certainly that there isn't love and compassion. But it's really hard. Resting in this present moment. This in breathing and out breathing. For just a moment, notice the fire element in the body, the warmth and coolness. Where is there coolness in the body? Where is there warmth? Where is there something uncomfortable or painful? Where is there something rather neutral or pleasant? Please let us bring awaken awareness in the center of the heart. You may be able to feel your heart beating millions of times a year for a whole lifetime. The heart is also known to be the doorway into the world for love. You could imagine that there sits at the center of your heart a golden Buddha, tiny, perhaps a Kuan Yin or a Mary or a Jesus, any archetypal figure you wish, shaped exactly like you. Every pore, every scar. And imagine that pouring into you from this infinite source of love and compassion, in the form of white or golden light, pouring into your body, this body sitting here. And we could make use of what we know about the circulation of the blood. With each stroke of the heart, blood flows into the lungs. Let it be a flow of white and golden light. Blood flows into the aorta, and then to every single cell in your body. Great rivers of loving kindness. Every cell is dependent upon this oxygenation and this basking in golden and white light. All the way to your toes, to your fingers, to the crown. Flowing in through the Buddha. Love flowing to your most injured parts, to your most severe traumas of this lifetime. The past is truly over, but it's left its residues, its habits, its emotional tones. Let yourself relax into the beauty of this present moment. Let yourself truly relax. The you that is awake right now, this structure, is truly capable of love and compassion. In your life right now, there are difficult circumstances. Let them be suffused by golden and white light and the intention of comfort. Let any doubts that you have be filled with golden white light, beautiful warm energy. one of the senior Thai forest monks, Ajahn Sumedho, who's now in his late 80s, was known to say, in love, there is room for everything. Allowing now that tiny golden Buddha to expand. And let the skin of that golden archetypal Buddha, that doorway, become exactly contiguous with your own. Feel your luminous golden Buddha nature. And let your love flow out to your loved ones, to friends. Flow out to the east and the west, the north and the south. To our brothers and sisters of the air, the earth, and the waters, to the 150,000 people who will die today on the earth, and the 175,000 babies who will be born. To the people who are suffering from oppression and war. And yes, even to the oppressors, driven by ignorance. And so you have a choice now to go through the world today as a golden being. Or you could let this golden tininess abide in your heart. It never goes away. It's always there. And it can be here at the speed of thought. Please go about your life today with luminous mindfulness. In fact, I'll close with the invocation by Atum O'Kane, deeply rooted in this living present moment. Seeing with a clear, open, spacious awareness, beyond fear and doubt. Abiding in luminous equanimity. The path opens before you.